this is your favorite Jim. And on my last video, I had a bonnet, but this is what I was covering up. I had to get my hair done early because I was overthinking, all because of this new journey that I'm about to go on. I'm gonna call this day 1. So this gonna be a countdown to training. My training official date is April 28th, 2020, which is Thursday. I fly in on Wednesday morning, the 27th. So I'm just gonna, each day, starting today, I'm gonna talk about my journey from the beginning, which is the application process, till training day. And then I'm gonna jump from every day to once a week. So I have training for 4 weeks, and I'm gonna do either every Saturday or Sunday. I don't know yet. It's gonna be once a week that I'm gonna give y'all details on my emotions, my mental health, everything in training, off days, anything that I could tell you without getting in trouble. So today I'm gonna start with my process. So I cried, y'all. Ain't gonna lie to you. I applied for 3 airlines, and the first one that denied me, I cried because I was like, oh my God, I finally found what I want to do, and I ain't good enough. I was just thinking about everything. But my best friend, she and she's gonna be in my videos too. I'm gonna do a couple vlogs about a little bit of everything when I graduate. See, I'm going off subject. But anywho, like I was saying, I'm gonna do vlogs about everything. But anywho, I applied for the airline that gave me my CJO. I think like 4 days after that, so around February, March, I was applying. And then 3 days after I applied, the airline that I'm with now, they sent me an email to do the video. So with your video interview, you want to have a clear background, no noise, extra light so they can see you. My suggestion is to have your hair back, only because, well, with the airline that I'm with, and you're gonna have to put the pieces together. I can't really say what airline I'm with and what airline I'm not with, but the airline that I'm with during training, they don't really want hair in your face. So after you put the pieces together and you do decide to apply for the airline that I'm with, I suggest that you have your hair back so they can see your face with the light coming down and a clear face. Take out your earrings, nose ring.
You could see my rook here,
I took that out.
but then during my interview process, you could not.
I didn't take the rook out because, as you can see, you can't see it, but you can see like the ball for my industrial. So with the interview, the video interview, I took these 2 out, and I had studs. I didn't wear makeup. Everybody don't wear makeup. I don't. So I didn't put on makeup. I just put on like a little lip gloss. Honestly, half of me was up. I mean, that's all they're going to see is half of you anyway. So you don't have to do too much. They're not going to ask you to pick up your phone and scan your body. They're not going to do all that. But they asked me like 4 questions, and I don't remember the questions. I was one of them, I'm not going to say YouTubers. I was one of them people that love watching YouTube and love watching YouTubers, especially when I started applying. And they always said they didn't remember the questions. And I'm just like, how you ain't remember them? You don't remember. Because it goes like this. so you don't remember. You don't even have time to write down the answer, honestly. Like, not the answer, but the question. You don't have time to even write down the question. But there was situational questions. So, with situational questions, you do STAR method. It does work. You just gotta practice. And my bestie, she actually called me, and we did like a interview. She interviewed me. She called me, and I was the way I would be presented with my online interview. So I did the online interview, and I doubted myself because I didn't. There was so much that I thought that I could have said, or as you can see, I talked with my hands, and I was just like, oh my God, was I talking with my hands? Was I speaking clearly? Because sometimes I talk too fast, and then my words jumble. So all of that was going through, but needless to say, see, I'm doing it now. Needless to say, they liked me. They liked me. But they liked me so much they sent me a face-to-face invitation. Now I had to drive. The flights was like $700, and they didn't compensate. You had to get your own flight. You got to get your own transportation, and your own board, like your hotel room or whatnot. So I had to take out this money out of my savings account, even though you're gonna see a whole lot of vloggers saying, once you realize you want to be in this industry, start saving. Well, depending on what airline you apply to, you're going to have to kick out some money because they're not going to pay for you to come to the face-to-face. Now, I think Delta does. Don't quote me. But I think Delta does. If you can get in, I think Delta will pay for your flight in American. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me. I'm not sure. But the rest of them, like the low carrier ones, I know they was talking about mainline and regional. So I applied for a regional airline, and because the main lines didn't look at me twice. But as long as I got my foot in the door, I really don't care. And I did more research on the airline that I'm with now. I like it for the most part. I do. But anywho, what I wore, I didn't wear a watch. I know a lot of people say go looking like a flight attendant. You do not have to go looking like a flight attendant. Why? You're not a flight attendant. Go looking like you. Like, don't be going out shopping, buying all this mess, because it's not worth it. Like, I seen this one girl, she had on a rainbow color coat, and she got her CJL. But I was basically basic. I didn't wear a watch, though, because I didn't want to have to buy one. I had my hair up. I had on like a white, it was like a white one piece, and I had on some black dress pants with some heels. At the face-to-face, they do, well, during COVID, when masks didn't become, when masks was an issue, they tell you to take off your mask so they can make sure you don't have piercings. So they're going to check. So if you do go to your face-to-face and you have a nose ring, lip ring, tongue ring, more than likely, if you're applying for my airline, they're going to check. They're going to ask you to take off your mask. They see that you got it on, you out of here. You don't even go into the second room, where you ask questions and you root, your fellow co-workers on to get the position, because nobody's in competition. They got like thousands of vacancies. We ain't in competition, so don't go with that mindset. Just be yourself, be simple, be comfortable, bring a light jacket or a coat, depending on where you go. It's gonna be cold. Eat. I didn't eat. I was hungry. And then they actually asked me, after they gave me the CJO, I had to stay for a couple more hours. So my interview started at 3:30. I got there an hour early. To be early is to be on time. So I got there an hour early. I was there from 2:30 to 6 o'clock. My God. I ain't eat. I didn't even eat before I got there, and I got up around 11. So I didn't eat from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Only thing I had, my stomach was growling. They don't give you like snacks of derbs. They don't do all that because they tell you to come prepared. Make sure you cover up your tattoos. I don't know if you can see it. But they do compliance checks, you guys. So make sure you cover up your tattoos. Make sure you take out your piercings. Just do what they tell you to do. It ain't that hard. Like, I don't know. Some people have a hard time following directions. And if you do have a hard time following directions, you're going to have a hard time. Period. Because they're going to see right through you and they're just going to let you go. Anywho, I drove there. It was like 8.5 hours. I got my CJO. They fingerprinted me, everything. It's like, it was an experience. I've never been fingerprinted before. But it was an experience. And I know a lot of people say that it takes them years to get on. It had to be God because it only took me my third application, which was my first application to them, but my third application overall. My first two was main lines. So I just assumed that I didn't get it because I didn't really have what they were looking for because a lot of people apply for main lines. So I think what they look for is more in depth, it's more strict than regional. I think regional is like get your foot in the door, have a good time, and then if you want to switch to main line, I think then the main line will look at you because you already have experience will put you ahead of the game. Not saying if you don't have experience you won't get it. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is experience does matter. Because I feel like that they feel like if you had 3 years of experience with a regional and your attendance and everything was good, why not? Let me think. So I think that's it. Tomorrow I might discuss everything after my CGO, my feelings, But yeah, just ride with me, y'all. It's gonna be a ride. It's all authentic. Ride with me. Show me some love. Anybody that's aspiring to be a flight attendant, anybody that just like watching vlogs like me, like, comment, subscribe. Come on this journey with me. My emotions, you're going to see my true emotions. It's not going to be like, 3 years ago I became a flight attendant and I remembered. No, it's going to be right then. Every week I'm going to try to post. On my off days I will post. And then my IOE I'm going to post. I'm going to vlog as much as I can. It's your girl. It's your favorite Gemini. T. Call me T, y'all. It's your favorite Gemini. And I'll see you later.